Welcome, everyone, to North Star Trek Podcast. This is Scott.
Hi, Tim here.
Hi, Tim here.
Yeah, it's just the two of us right now. Jen, unfortunately, could not make it due to Romulan interference.
Those pesky Romulans.
Those
And
Romulans.
We actually
recorded something last week, but there was an audio issue, and since it's a podcast, audio issues are bad. So unfortunately, what we had last week is not usable. So we're starting over this week. Unfortunately, without Jen. I'm confident Jen and maybe others will be back next time, but the original recording didn't work out. So this is, for all intents and purposes, episode number 2.
And you also learned that Tim is terrible at his job. So
I had one job.
You had one job. One job. No, it's all good. That's all right. Well, we could talk about was it so this week's episode and then last week's episode, which now I'm forgetting what happened.
That was the murder
mystery.
It was the murder mystery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I was a little put off about suddenly her having Leon Nguyen sing. Leon. I'm not saying that right. Lon. And Lon. Well, I'm looking her up on Google, and so it's L-A apostrophe A-N. So Lon Nguyen sing. Her suddenly having a relationship with Spock. I don't know. To me, it was kind of like, really? I don't know. She goes from Kirk to Spock. It's fine. And I actually kind of, in this newest episode, I liked it actually a little bit more.
So hopefully they don't continue this trend with all the original series characters where Lon makes the rounds with all the characters. That might be a little awkward, especially if they ever segue into like original series territory, and they're all sitting in the conference room and they say, "Oh, well, I'm Nguyen Singh. Yeah, we dated her. I dated her. Oh, I did too. Oh, I did too." I mean, that would be weird.
It's just I really like her as a character, and she doesn't have to be dating somebody all the time. I don't know. She's always been a really good, strong character. I always liked her. With her and Spock's romance, this episode was entertaining with Nurse Chapel.
Right. So the most recent episode where the nurse goes a little insane.
Yes, they go into a night which never is going to go well. But we'll say that. We'll talk about the episode before, the murder mystery, which I thought was a fun episode. It was a good. That's what this show does really well. It's episodic episodes, but like it's gone back to kind of that like old school Star Trek where it's one-off episodes, where it's like one story condensed, and that was a fun one. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. The intro, the first couple of minutes where you actually get to see The Last Frontier, whatever the show is called. First time I watched it, I have to admit, I was a little offended. I was like, man, they're making fun of me. They're making fun of Star Trek. There's a Star Trek making fun of Star Trek. And not even that, it's making fun of the people behind the scenes, Gene Roddenberry, Lucille Ball, etc. But I would like to think that they would have all been on the joke if they were still around.
Yeah, I didn't think it was making fun. I thought it was done on kind of love, like wink, no. It's goofy as hell, but we love it, kind of thing.
It really is an homage to like the 50s, 60s sort of sci-fi, everything from Forbidden Planet to Star Trek and everything in between. So I think it was fun revisiting that, very much like Tom Paris and Harry Kim revisited sort of the Buster Keaton era of sci-fi from the 30s. Voyager.
So it's Captain Planet. No, not Captain Planet. Captain Photon.
Yep.
Yes.
It would be fun to see Captain Planet, Captain Proton, and then like Mandalorian for shits and giggles to all walk in the bar together.
There we go. That would be awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't have a. I mean, it was a pretty self-contained episode. Nothing too crazy. Entertaining. It was a nice way to bring Kirk into the episode. Paul Wesley.
Right.
Because I think that's the only episode he's been in this season so far.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back. I think he is back based on the trailer for the season.
Oh yeah, because he clinks glasses with Scotty. I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they share a drink or something like that in the trailer. So yeah, he'll be back. But it was a fun episode. But yeah, this last episode, if we can go to that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was good. It was creepy.
It was.
Oh man, possession stuff creeps the hell out of me. I don't know.
Right, and they did it so well too. Like you really don't know if that poor ensign, like any part of him was still there after he lost his eyesight, or if that entity, whatever it was, had taken over from the get-go and he was not there anymore. I mean, the fact that he's brain dead is probably a strong indication that, poor ensign Richard was already gone.
Yeah. He was gone the moment that thing broke and took his eyes. Oh, yeah. It was kind of like... Yeah, and the beginning of the episode has him, like, talking, like, God, he's just so plucky and stuff like that. I'm just kind of like, oh, this guy's annoying me or what. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, no. Oh, something bad's going to happen to him. Yeah, like, he's too happy-go-lucky. Like, life on board the Enterprise is great. I love Starfleet.
Funny you pointed that out. So the first time I saw it on my phone when I was at work on my lunch break, and somehow I skipped the first 15 minutes before like the intro, the opening credits. So the part that I saw started with them already on the planet and just about to walk into the prison / temple. And I saw all these comments online from other fans. Yeah, it was great except the first 15 minutes. It was too soap opera, and I didn't understand what they're talking about. I thought it felt like they had seen a different episode than I did. And then I realized after I went back and rewatched it last night that they really did sort of watch a different episode than I did. And it changed the flavor of the episode for me a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of like, it was just like, so happy-go-lucky. It was kind of goofy. It was kind of like, just like, alright.
You're right, he was
a little tad obnoxious.
Yeah, but then it worked for the episode overall.
Right.
Because just where it goes there. Because, yeah, like, as soon as they're like, I know they're going into this temple, I'm like, something bad's gonna happen. I thought it was either the nurse. What's the actor's name? I feel bad.
Here it is. Chris Myers as Dana Gamble.
Dana Gamble, okay.
Yeah. So
man, they actually nailed it like out of the park with like his acting. Once like going from like, oh my god, I'm so worried, and yeah, I'm a murderer. I'm a ancient demon.
I'm pretty sure that they had this episode in mind when they first cast him for the first couple episodes for him to work up to this.
Yeah.
So they knew they had to cast somebody who had that big range, and this kid did great.
And that was good that they like had them in there earlier, so it wasn't just like a red shirt. Like it was somebody you like at least recognized. You like wasn't just some rando character. Right. And then they had there was the tech guy. I think that's Uhura's nephew or brother that was in it.
Oh, the camera guy? That is Ortega's brother.
Okay. Ortega's brother. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Beto.
But yeah, like I thought he might something bad was going to happen to him. It was like 50-50 with those two characters. I'm like, it's just like, okay, they're going into an old temple. There's going to be some shit that goes down. Yeah, and then who is the Chapel's boyfriend? He's the doctor, or not doctor, but
oh yeah,
Roger Corby.
Roger Corby. Yeah, like I looked up what happens to him in the original trilogy or original show, and yeah, you could almost see a little bit of that. Like, just this is a guy who will get his he will get his team killed just for the search for the discovery. Right. He will get team killed.
This is very much an Indiana Jones Last Crusade sort of episode, where at the end of that movie, Indy was so intent on getting that Grail, no matter what happens. He was obsessed over it. Only his dad could bring him out of it. But that was Corby here. Like it took a lot for the team, especially Chapel, to get him to snap out of it.
Yeah, it was kind of like, was it red flags? Red flags.
Oh yeah.
Like issues with this guy. Have we seen this creature before or no?
So
what the hell was
there's speculation that this creature may be something that we see later on in one of the older shows. There's a couple of different theories out there. My personal favorite is Pa Wraith.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, that's interesting. Nice.
Right.
All right. They're the bad guy gods from Deep Space Nine, right?
Exactly right. They're the I can't remember what the good gods are called all of a sudden.
But
they're the prophets. So the prophets are the wormhole aliens, and then the pod wraiths are the fire demons, or whatever you want to call them, that live in the caves.
Yep. Oh, that is interesting. That's cool.
Right.
Oh man, yeah, I'll have to Google what the hell. Yeah, I don't know. That would be cool. Oh my god, that is such a tie-in. That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Power Race. Man, I like that. Yeah, I don't know what they said it was, because at the end of the episode, it's in the system, I think. Right, you see a glitch in the system, so it's not dead; it's there.
Right. And I need to rewatch the rest of the episode. When Scotty transported it away, PLA asked, "Where did you send it to?" And he said, "Nowhere." But I think there's more dialogue later that I need to review. That he said something like it's still in the buffer, so it wasn't saved in the buffer and then just deleted. It's in the buffer, which I guess is how it escapes into other systems. But who knows where they take it from here?
Exactly. And then another part that was interesting with I'm looking right now, Captain Patel. Yeah, she fights the guy,
right?
Because she must have some Gorn abilities now, or something like that, right?
She's a Gorn superhero.
Yeah,
she's going to fight.
Yeah, I don't know. She has. Jesus Christ. No, God damn it.
We got one per episode.
That's pretty good.
It should be your team name, actually.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of wondering what the hell that is. Because Spock did the mind meld with her.
Right.
And he sensed the Gorn presence inside of her, so it just must be a part of her DNA now?
Yeah. I don't know if she's going to eventually be full Gorn, or she's going to still become a sapien, and then hatch or eggs later on, or something like that. Who knows?
I thought it sounded like they stopped all of that, but there's just she just now has these Gorn abilities or something like that. Because it was a fun fight scene, actually. It was pretty good. Overall, I thought it was a really good episode. Really creepy. It was way more creepy than the zombie episode was.
Right. Although I thought the zombie one was pretty creepy as well, but And that's something I noticed this entire season, that there's sort of this through line of a lot of horror, different levels of horror. Some more creepy, some more like jump scares.
Overall, yeah, it might be my favorite episode of the season so far.
I don't know if I have a favorite one yet. Even the ones that some people thought were a little bit weaker, I think are pretty awesome. So I think I have to look at all of them later on once the whole season is released, and then objectively figure out which one I like the best.
I really like the wedding episode. All the episodes so far have been good. Like, there's none of them that I have disliked.
Right.
But yeah, you have to wait till the end and then take it in. Episode 6. How long is season? 12 or 10?
I believe
We know 10 on average.
I was hoping for 12.
I'm hoping for 24 personally, but
yes, they need to go back to the 24. No show does 24 anymore. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. Except on broadcast.
I mean, because I'm watching. Oh damn it! Now I'm forgetting the damn show.
Who's in it?
Farscape.
Farscape. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like 26 episodes.
Right.
60-minute episodes. And it's just
that was on cable originally. That was Sci Fi channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Never watched it before, but I found it. I think it was. I just saw something online about it. And I'm like, I'll give this a watch. So I'm watching season 1 right now. So I'm just gonna go that. I've watched season 1 before, but I'm restarting because it was like, I don't know, a year ago or something like that. But yeah,
right. I've seen a little bit of it, only 1 or 2 episodes. I really enjoy the design of everything, including the puppets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's fantastic. It's really good. Great characters, entertaining as hell. It gets really creepy in some episodes, but really good. It gives so much more time to the characters. They can do so much more, like, with each episode. I don't know, yeah. I'm guessing production costs and actors' time. Nowadays you only have so much time, but
I think that's exactly it. Each episode cost, $3 million for each episode before it cost $1 million or something like that.
But
I'm wondering, should we go over each episode this season so far, since this is only our second podcast, and try to catch up a little bit?
Yeah, we can.
So the first one was...
It was the continuation of the Gorn invasion.
Oh yeah, part 2, yeah.
Part of the crew was captured upon the Gorn cruiser or whatever it is. God, they had some weird looking ships. Kind of cool, but it reminded me a little bit of like the Breen ships, almost, just like awkward looking.
Yeah, kind of organic, like sculptures.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, and the Enterprise chasing after them, I think, and they were called back to join up, I think, with Starfleet, but then they're allowed, not allowed, but, allowed to go after their crew.
Yeah, the only thing that I really didn't like about the episode was Pike still seemed out of his element. Like, not every captain is going to be a war captain. This one obviously doesn't seem to be. But a captain in any situation has to be decisive, and he just didn't feel decisive enough.
No, they kind of dealt with that last season. There was that kind of almost what if episode where if he continued being in command of the Enterprise instead of Kirk, dealing with the Romulan, because he was indecisive with that, where Kirk hunted the Romulans down and fought them. He didn't, and it caused a whole, basically caused a war.
Right. Yeah, that was actually the first season, last episode, I believe. But yeah, his fault was he assumed that the Romulans also wanted peace, and they would meet him halfway if he were willing to, extend the olive branch, and it didn't work out. They sort of not so much.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, you guys are weak. We're going to invade you now.
Right.
I mean, for
the
So
next gen era, that would have been perfect, but this is not next gen era. It's the Wild West.
when I was watching it, when they're on board the Gorn ship and they're in those tubes, getting basically there. Did you ever play the Mass Effect games at all?
No. Does it remind you of that?
Yes, the second game. The big thing is you're dealing with human colonists who are being taken by this alien race. They're called collectors, and they're landing on these human colonies, and they're taking everybody and going away. And then eventually in the game, end of the game, you get to the collector ship, and you see them all in these pods, and they're basically all being turned into ooze, just sucked up into this monster thing they're building. So and even what they were in, the catacombs or whatever, it looks so familiar to that. I'm just I'm wondering if somebody was a big Mass Effect fan.
The thing that it reminded me of was Matrix, when they're in the real world and they're in those little pods.
Oh. Yeah.
The incubation section.
Ortega gets out of hers and her hand is half melted. That was some creepy stuff.
Right.
Kind of funny how they ended, where it's they force the Gorn into kind of hibernation again.
Right.
Not hibernation, but sleep mode. And their thing is it'll be somebody else's problem. Well, it'll be Kirk's problem, basically. In a couple years.
And that
really reminds me of the Borg, actually. That's what they did for Q. Actually, not even that. It was the Enterprise episode with the Borg.
Sounds to me like we've only postponed the invasion until what? The 24th century.
Yeah, that's Both Worlds Part 2. They put them into hibernation. For some reason that made the Borg cube explode. As much as I love Best of Both Worlds, Part 1 so much, but yeah, the second episode, it's such a cop-out how they destroy the Borg. They didn't have... I feel they didn't really know how to end the episode. They're just I don't know. They go into hibernation, it causes an explosion.
Right. And I think that's something that Michael Piller, who wrote that episode, admitted to. He wrote this great first part of the episode, and then I think the rumor was he had planned to actually leave the show entirely, so it'd be somebody else's problem for the next season. And then he ended up staying, so he wrote himself into the corner, and he didn't have the perfect way to get out of it. So I personally love the second episode just as much as the first one, but yeah,
it's still a good episode. I like a lot of it. Well, now Riker's in charge of the Enterprise. It's kind of okay, trying to move, because I don't know, I thought that there were, I don't know if it's true, but there was some talk of, was it Patrick Stewart leaving the show, if that was true or not?
Yeah, I've heard that rumor too.
Yeah, so that was kind of okay, well, this is how we kill him off, kind of thing.
Right.
I don't know. But no, it's still a great episode. As a ship-loving guy, when you see the fleet
massacre.
Yeah, the massacre, that's where they did a lot of mishmash of ships.
Yep.
Just have a bunch of just random ships they just glued together. I think they had the New Orleans class. They had several.
I think it was one of them. Yeah, there's lists over somewhere. I think it's Memory Alpha that has an entire list, or not. Maybe not Memory Alpha. I think it's a lesser known one, but I love it just as much. Called X * Scientia. So if you Google that, they have all these great lists, and they have a bunch of images of different episodes, and they analyze things like that, where they break down what each ship is and the name of it, and the different kits they use to put it together.
Nice. Can you send that in the chat? I would love to see that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do it right now.
But then, what is it? Episode 2 is the wedding episode, which is a lot of fun.
It's fun, yeah. It's one that you can't take it too seriously. You just have to run with it.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought the new actor playing Trelane, or whoever you want to call him, his name was actually never name dropped, did a great job. He really channeled the original actor playing Trelane in the 60s.
Well, he's definitely cute, right?
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, that's something that they showed without telling, but I feel like that's better. They let the audience draw their own conclusions, but it's definitely absolutely implied.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I will be right back. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. Scott has a baby who they're trying to put down for bedtime. It's almost 8 o'clock Central Time here in Minnesota. So that's probably where he's going.
I heard you, and that's a better reason than my actual reason was to get a beer. Yeah. So, because they had Q kind of show up and voices this pleasure of his child, which was kind of cool, because it was just like, we haven't seen his kid since Voyager.
Right. Oh, yeah. I forgot we'd seen this kid before. So it's implied this is the same kid, which is interesting because he's a lot older here. But you know, through the Q, it's timey-wimey. Yeah.
You know, I had to throw a little shade at Chris Chapel. We're just like, why would she not, like, say something, if not Spock, somebody to tell Spock, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend now.
Told you, I got a man.
Yeah, but I mean, that's kind of what Bradford too. She's you know, obviously very smart, very well educated, but she strikes me as somebody still on the young side and still kind of screwing up sometimes. So I think this is just one of those examples where she just didn't know how to say it, so she never sent that email, never did that subspace chat or whatever. She just kind of hoped that things would work itself out, or she would never run into Spock.
You're going back to the Enterprise, you know he's there. Like, I did not expect this. It is what it is. Like, I ended up liking, who's her boyfriend? What's his name?
Corby.
Anyway, so like how he's trying to keep everything on pace to get this going, and then like, okay, well now I'm going to kill everyone. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
Poor lady with the nice brown. What do you do upstage in the bride? Death to you.
So it was a fun, like, it was a nice fun episode after like kind of the so much death and destruction in the episode before, so that was a good one. Then I think from there we had the zombie episode, I think. Episode 3, right?
Let me see. That sounds about right. Okay. Episode 3. Yep, that was Shuttle to Tinfori.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah. Or Kinfori. Shuttle to Kinfori, which I thought was a play on words of like Kenobi.
Hello there.
So I thought that they were going to see Jedi or something, and I was disappointed a little bit. Just kidding.
Yeah. God, ooh, that'd be cool to see. Jedi and Star Trek.
That'd be awesome.
I always would. So many times in my imagination is like the Federation versus the Empire or something like that.
Right.
Like how would that work out? It would be interesting.
Yeah, we talked
about that a little bit last week.
Because I always consider, all right, like phasers and what Imperial or Star Wars uses laser cannons.
They're now working lasers on us. Lasers? Yes, sir. Lasers can't even penetrate our navigation shields.
Like, Federation ships are faster, more maneuverable, obviously, than Star Destroyers. But Star Destroyers definitely have more weapons.
Away put your weapon! I mean you no harm!
What
if even like half the population of one of those destroyers were to board a Galaxy class ship, though?
I mean, they
they wouldn't have a way to beam over unless they were to hack into the Enterprise's systems and, beam troopers over remotely. But
they have like assault shuttles or something like that that can dock, like in theory can do a ship. I'm pretty sure ability they have, or they can just like their ship can board. I think that's something they do. Yeah, because the Galaxy is probably what a third the size of a Star Destroyer.
I think it's a
lot less than that. I think it's like an eighth or something.
Yeah, and plus, I always wondered like what the ability of TIE fighters can do, because like obviously they can't do a lot of damage, but they can swarm shields and just continually kind of like bees against like a rhino or something like that, where they can just sting.
Even like in Star Trek Beyond, that was a different timeline. That was the Kelvin timeline, but all these, and they even call them bees, the bee drones or whatever they called them.
Oh yeah,
were so numerous that they just overwhelmed the Enterprise's shields.
You're right. So yeah, that'd be interesting, like a fleet of Star Destroyers versus a fleet of the Federation, or like combine like Federation Klingons, stuff like that, Romulan. Because like Imperial Star Destroyers have shields and stuff like that, but like if they were able to knock out their shields, they could literally just transport torpedoes on board the main reactor or something like that from there.
Right.
But who knows how hard it is to knock out those shields. Interesting. Like, if Imperials were able to, like, land on a planet, I don't think the Federation would have a chance, because we've really never seen Federation ground troops or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, not a lot of ships can land anyway. Federation ships.
Yeah. So I don't know who would win in a fight like that.
I think the Federation is a little more tech savvy, though. Like, their equipment is set up to be more malleable. So Data, for example, could hack into the Imperial Star Destroyer and, overheat the generators or whatever.
Right. If they were just fighting toe-on-toe, I think I would give advantage to the Empire. But, yeah, with tech savviness,
I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
I think I would give it to the Federation. They can, work ways to disable type Star Destroyers or something like that. Or, if you knock out the shields, like, beam a couple of torpedoes on board or something like that. Knock those ships out. But, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for a show about Star Trek, hey, watch Star Wars.
Watch
it all. I mean, it's all great stuff.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're enjoying sci-fi, it's all good.
Absolutely. So what was the episode after that?
Yeah, the Klingon episode, or no, the zombie episode.
Yeah,
the Klingon zombie. And then the one after that was the Murder Mystery, A Space Adventure Hour.
Yep, and then it was Don't Go in That Temple episode.
I feel like we're missing one. Oh, no. The next one has not released yet. That's episode 6, and it comes out on Thursday. I forgot a brief description online. Kirk's first day as captain descends into chaos when the Enterprise is captured by a scavenger ship. Okay, so this is when we get to see Paul Wesley as, is it Lieutenant James T. Kirk?
Yeah, I think he's Lieutenant Commander.
I don't think he's Lieutenant Commander yet.
Lieutenant. Okay. He's captaining the Enterprise?
Apparently so, yeah. Based on the trailer, it seems like there's an emergency situation. Or maybe it's on the Farragut. Oh, yeah, this might be the Farragut, because that's canon, that he takes over the Farragut. And then, I don't know if he gets promoted to captain right after that, or if he's just promoted faster on the fast track to captaincy and admiralty.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, that'll be awesome. Yeah, I really like that actor. I feel like he does a pretty good Kirk. in his own way. Like, he doesn't do, step for step, but he does a good job as Kirk.
The last Frontier, when he was channeling William Shatner, that was really the first time, and I mentioned this last time, but that was really the first time I felt like he could be the new Captain Kirk, than James T. Kirk. I wouldn't want him, dialing up to 11 every episode, the way he does it there. But if he does like 25% of that as the new Captain Kirk, I would be happy. I think it's perfect.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was good. It was pretty funny, and he hit it pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't want him being like that all the time. But yeah, I think they did that for a little bit of wink wink. Oh, one thing. I was reading this up with the zombie episode.
Mm-hmm.
So it was with the Klingon trying to get revenge against Mbega. Is that how you say it?
So
Mbega. There wasn't to avenge her father. She was pursuing Mbenga.
Yeah,
because she was supposed to be the one to kill her father because he was dishonorable, and she was supposed to restore her family honor by killing him. But Mbenga actually killed him first, so now she has to kill Mbenga to restore her family honor.
that's right. Yeah, it was like no, I'm the one who's supposed to kill my father, not you.
Right.
And they had their fight, and he doesn't kill her, but then leaves her for the zombies. Is that any? You could honorably kill her that way instead of being eaten alive.
I mean, I don't think he realized that she was going to sacrifice herself. He just knew that he was a doctor and first do no harm. He killed somebody once in cold blood, but he couldn't do it a second time. She already had in her mind that she was going to die that day, and if not by Starfleet, it was going to be by these zombies.
It's just like you could at least done her the favor.
Right.
Yeah.
At least, zapped her as she was getting devoured, so she didn't have to endure all that pain.
Yeah, caught up on all the episodes. So far, I think it's been a pretty good season. We'll have to see it from the final point. I think I like season 2 a little more so far, but we'll see how it goes. It's not a bad season.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what happened in season 2. Well, the problem is season 2 was 2 years ago.
Right, God, it takes so long. They had the singing episode. That was great.
Oh, yeah. I was okay with that episode. I thought it was better in concept than execution, though.
I actually loved that episode. For some reason, I thought I would be super annoyed with it, but ended up really enjoying it.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's just like, oh man, these guys are great. Like, I didn't think I would like it, but yeah, personally, I really liked, was it the episode where, Lon, goes to that alternate timeline with Kirk. Alternate timeline Kirk.
The one that Jen says her favorite, tomorrow. Yeah.
That is a great episode.
I really like what they were doing with that it was sort of this romantic story, but there's also great sci-fi elements with the temporal agent at the beginning who gives her the device and the information, go to the bridge that sets her on their adventure. So anytime you have a time travel like that, love it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then
Scott's gone. He changed his mind. I said something terrible. I'm sorry. Please come back.
Please clap.
Please get more beer.
No, sorry, my dog was doing something.
Don't give it beer.
No, and then I love the episode with kind of what if Pike continued as the captain of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
That was a great episode, and you see future Pike. I liked that he had the red uniform on. That was a good episode. God, you should read. There's other episodes I liked in that season, but can't remember at the moment. But
I really like the pilot, the first episode, where they go to the planet that used warp technology to make a bomb instead of transportation, mode of transportation.
this show is just overall just very enjoyable, very kind of classic Star Trek, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the Pike adventures that I imagined all this time, but what we got instead is, it's great. It's solid. I do love it. If we're going to get more Star Trek in the future, I hope they have different eras, and they're kind of doing this now with Discovery in the 32nd century versus Strange New Worlds, which is the 23rd century. Where you have these very era-specific ships. But it would be fun, almost like Star Wars does, when they did Rogue One, for example. Even the hairdos were appropriate to that era of Star Wars history, which was in real time the 70s with A New Hope.
Centaur is my favorite ship, but I think my favorite era of starships is probably the movie era.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, right up there is the refit of the Enterprise, or the Enterprise A2. That is beautiful. It's perfect. And then they got the Reliant and Excelsior. It's just, I don't know, those ships always, the way they were made sense. How they're built, I guess. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
It does. They feel more structurally sound. They don't have these wispy things, the force struts or anything like that you see on the later shows that are great when you're designing a CG model. But if you try to build a physical model, things start drooping a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, I didn't watch all of Discovery. I only got to, I think, a couple episodes into season 3, but I was looking at the Starfleet ships in that, and I couldn't stand it.
Are you talking about in the first couple of seasons, or when they skipped to the 32nd century?
When they went to the 32nd century, I guess. I didn't mind some of the new models in the first season, dude. They were fine. I didn't like the Discovery at all, to start with. The nacelles pissed me off.
Yeah. That ship design grew on me. It took a while, but it definitely grew on me after a while. I started to, in my own headcanon, imagine it as sort of like a prototype Galaxy class. Because even the engineering hull looks very similar to the Galaxy class hull.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll get you there. I just, yeah.
But yeah, it's otherwise awkward and too angular and...
Yeah. I hate how they're the saucer sections and separate parts.
Right.
Stuff like that. And why would you make your ship like that? It makes no sense.
Right.
When I first time
I saw that, I was like, oh, that's weird, but that did ground me too.
Some of the secondary ships were, I didn't mind. They looked fine. They looked interesting. People were having, they were getting a chance to try some new ideas out.
Right.
It didn't bother me too much.
I really liked
the Shinzo.
Oh yeah, I didn't mind that. Again, the cells were weird to me, but besides that, I liked the design of the ship. That was kind of cool. I liked it was interesting where the bridge is on the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
It's on top. That was kind of cool. And then when they go into the future, no, not on the ships. I hate it all. Ugh. No.
I think what frustrated me most was they lacked detail. And maybe that was the point. They were supposed to be so sleek and so simplistic that you didn't see the little greebles or anything that you saw in the older ships, but it lost something as a result. And the proportions were not all wrong per se, but they made some interesting choices design-wise.
They were just so out there. And to be fair, good for the designers. They just okay, this is way in the future, go for it. It's alright, cool. Give it a chance, but yeah, they just, for me, just like the rest of the show, I don't. So yeah, whatever.
Right.
No, I was going to say, what is the class of the Reliant?
Oh, Miranda class.
Miranda.
Yeah.
That and the Excelsior class that's the actual class name, right? Excelsior?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the designation is NX, so that's the class ship. So the original Excelsior from Star Trek 2 is NX 2000.
Those ships must have probably been like the ships that lasted the longest, like that line of ships.
Right.
Like over 100 years, at least, right?
Yeah.
I think Next Gen was like 85 years later, so just about.
And there's
a real world production reason for it is, which is because they didn't want to spend a lot of money on extra ships, so they photographed whatever they had already in stock and used those ships.
Well, I mean, kind of makes sense too. Especially like during the Dominion War, I could see them like just refitting all the old ships and like, all right, get them fight.
Anything with an active warp drive, yeah.
The poor Miranda class just seems like it just got blown up all the time. Okay, here's a question. Outside of Star Trek, what's your favorite type of ship? Sci-fi ship?
I would say
the 2004 version of Battlestar Galactica.
Ooh, nice.
I love that
ship inside and out. Yep.
That's glorious. That is a great show.
It feels tangible, and there's a lot that feels realistic about the show, or about the design. But also looks like an antique.
I have a little version of it right here.
Oh, nice. I can't remember. You watched the show when it was on before, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Great show. I feel like my first, or I should say the first 2 seasons are my favorite.
Yeah.
There's great episodes later on, absolutely, but the first 2 seasons are so good. I love the mini movie before they actually got like the show
series. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Yeah, I was working at Borders Bookstore at the time, and I saw that miniseries, the DVD on the shelf, and I looked at it probably for a year before I was like, you know what? The price is pretty good. I think this is going to be the cheesiest thing in the world. I didn't really like the original. I'm going to buy it, see how it looks. It's only $15 or whatever at the time. And popped it in, and I was just hooked from like the first frame. I fell in love with that miniseries and the show by extension.
I still remember, I think it was Mike, he was talking to me about the show. It's like, yeah, it's about these like humans fighting these robots, but some look like humans, and it's like, what? It sounds weird. Then watch this show, and god damn it was good.
Yeah.
Joy.
Did you ever watch The Expanse when it was on?
I did. Oh, good show. Great show.
I tried to get into it. I couldn't get into it.
Very good. Books are very good. I haven't read all of them, but I think I read like 4 of the books. Highly recommendable. That is a great show.
Okay. I will give it another shot.
Give it a shot. Like, it reminds me a little bit. I think they said this. It's like Game of Thrones in space, which is kind of true. Like, there's a lot of politics, and it's interesting. There's like people backstabbing each other and everything, and then like they kind of make it real world-ish, but in space. But then there's this little sci-fi issue that like kind of expands a little bit more.
The way you describe it almost sounds like 2001: The Space Odyssey, where it was very much grounded in what NASA and Boeing and Lockheed Martin were working on for like real world space designs at the time. But still, there's sort of this bigger sci-fi thing that the crew, or at least that remaining crew member, got to see.
Like a lot of it makes sense, like how the ships move, and feel like they try to make it kind of like realistic with like how would ships actually battle each other in space and how they move in deep space, stuff like that. And then like there's Earth and Mars, because Mars has a population then, and they're now in kind of a Cold War with Earth because they're not connected really with Earth. That's one of the interesting things with that, because like Mars is kind of populated by, or originally was populated by Texans and then Indians or people from India.
Yeah.
That's
really interesting combination. So cowboys and Indians.
Yeah. So they have their own, like they all like have this interesting dialect and background, and then there's the Belters, like because there's populations that go even further into like all these asteroids, and they populate asteroids, and they were their own separate group. It's a good show. Give it a try. Really.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it another try. Yeah. How about Firefly?
Firefly's good. Firefly's really good. Love the movie. I wish they could do something more with that. That's so much going for it.
I mean, if they were going to resurrect Buffy, reboot Buffy, they could do the same with Firefly. I guess all they need.
There's so much with that universe they could do. Like, I love the movies so much. I mean, hell, they could do the war with the Browncoats and the Alliance.
Oh, like a new series with the Browncoats? Yeah. Like a prequel, you mean, or?
Yeah, kind of prequel, because that the show starts after the war. I mean, that movie is fantastic. The show is really good. You can tell, like, when they were running out of money, pretty much. That show got. They did what they could.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the design that was by design, like the look of it, where everything is just sort of grubby and almost like even more grubby than Star Wars and sort of a low tech thing. I think that was part of the intent.
Well, that's true. Yeah, good point. Great. But yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah.
Just one season that deserves so many more.
Right.
I love the train episode.
Oh yeah.
The train happiness. That was a good show. Yeah. But yeah, the design. I love that early 2000s like animation, like where it's like, the ships don't look that great, but they look cool at the same time.
Right. Yeah, you can tell not every the budget of every show was the same. Like Voyager and Enterprise were on at the same time as a lot of these shows, but there's a day-night difference for the effects.
It's kind of cool, like because they only had so much they could do, so they had to work that much harder to make the show better. Almost. I feel like they couldn't rely on special effects, so they had to make the stories better. I feel like
that all started with Star Trek, the original series too. Like they had a huge budget for its time, but it's still a TV budget, and they worked with what they had. And probably even for the 60s, it showed its budget on occasion, but more people were invested in the storylines and the cast and the interactions, so they were able to forgive some of these composite shots, or if the phasers don't totally line up with the trajectory of the beam.
Right. I mean, yeah. Look at that so much Star Trek, just like, that doesn't make sense, but they have such a great story. Fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about
Andromeda?
Yeah, I mean, that TV show?
Yeah,
the TV show Andromeda with Kevin Sorbo. Do you ever watch that?
No, I did not. What the hell?
It was actually something that Gene Roddenberry created as well back in like the 70s, like after Star Trek and before the motion picture. But it never got to be on TV until after, like long after he passed. There were things that I really liked about it, but it also would have benefited from a much larger budget than it had.
Huh? No, never seen it. From 2000, 5 seasons. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it's the premise of Discovery when they leapt to the 32nd century in this case. So we start out with, I can't remember what they call it, but basically it's the Federation or a stand-in for the Federation. And Kevin Sorbo, who played Hercules a couple years before, is the lead. And basically there's some sort of coup, and Kevin Sorbo does this Rip Van Winkle thing where he basically is frozen in time 400 years or 500 years or something like that.
Spit it out!
According to my calculations, we have been frozen in time for over 300 years.
300 years. So when he finally gets out of this time dilation, like everything's different, the Federation is gone, and it's the Dark Ages in space. So it's his responsibility, as he sees it, to bring everybody together for basically make the Federation great again.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
Doesn't like a $20 budget though.
Okay. You gotta appreciate those shows, though. Oh yeah. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Me too, actually.
Don't record that.
All right, let me cut that part up. Be right back.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. I swear to God, we were not in the same room when we went to the bathroom. These were two different houses, two different cities.
Very far away.
Very far away. I think we're both in basements.
We are, indeed. Oh, okay. Oh, question. Are you gonna watch that new Alien Earth series?
Now, if the aliens are now going to Earth, that seems like it's bad. Bad news. Bad news for the people of Earth.
I'm a huge fan of like Aliens movie. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
so Aliens, the second one, the one that not John Carpenter, James Cameron directed.
Yeah. Well, I love the first one too, but the second one, I love the colonial scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, me and my buddy used to like dress up in my. I would have my football pads on. Be a colonial marine.
Space Marine. Awesome.
Oh, love that movie. That is like one of my. That's probably I think my first R-rated movie I ever saw.
Okay.
Was Alien.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think
It's the
my
best.
first one's probably The Thing, either Jaws or The Thing. I saw that summer when I was a kid. I was like 7 at the time.
Damn, that's a great movie too.
Yeah.
Oh, good choice. They both have great one-liners at the end. Like Aliens has "Get away, you bitch."
All right.
Right.
And then the Thing has, and like I love the Thing where it's like it, at the end it like bursts out of the ground, roaring, raging, like all these like lowest contest things coming out of it. Who's the actor? Anyways, like he lights a stick of dynamite, and he's just like, "Yeah, well, fuck you too." He just chucks the dynamite out, and like that's like a perfect like main like one-liner for a movie. Right? I love that.
That's what I loved about the 80s. They had awesome lines like that, like really badass lines. Kurt Russell actor.
Kurt Russell, yeah, of course, Kurt Russell.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Thing, that is a great movie too. Yeah. But no, I'm excited for the Aliens Earth movie. Or TV show, I should say.
I bought the DVD for Prey, the Predator one that goes to like 1700s North America, and they fight the Native Americans.
I haven't seen that one yet. I love the original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
You are one ugly son of a bitch. Come on, get to the chopper, do it now.
I ain't got time to bleed.
No, like a buddy of mine in college, like we were big Schwarzenegger guys, so that was like one we always watched. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like for a while, like Predator and Alien, like they were just like they had like a couple good movies, and then like everything after that was crap. And then suddenly it made some like good stuff, and now it's like cool again.
Right. It kind of goes into cycles, and I feel like it was the same with like Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. Like they started out with these classic horror movies, and then movie after movie is just total schlock. And now they're making a new Jason movie, and I'm excited about.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. Nice. There you go.
That's pretty Eastern.
Did you ever see Freddy vs. Jason?
I
did a long time ago. I don't remember if I liked it or not.
That had to be early 2000s. Oh god, like I'm not a big horror slasher fan guy, but I saw that one and that was entertaining.
Right. Yeah, at that point, it's not even about the horror. It's like Godzilla versus King Kong, or any of these movies where you've got these two,
iconic,
iconic characters, right? I don't know if you ever answered your own question outside of Star Trek. What is your favorite spaceship?
Oof, I think I gotta go with the Imperial Star Destroyer.
Okay, I had a feeling I'm going to say something like that.
I love that ship.
Remind me, there's the Star Destroyer and the Imperial Star Destroyer, which is like 6 times bigger, right? That's the one that the Emperor was on.
There's the Imperial Star Destroyer, and then there's the Super Star Destroyer.
Okay. So of those two, which one is your favorite?
Imperial.
Imperial,
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
There's something like classic about it and just imposing. It just looks awesome. Like, I don't know. It's just it's so looking.
It's Ralph McQuarrie.
Yeah. It's Ralph McQuarrie in his prime. It's one of his best designs.
It really is. Like, it just, yeah. I love the design of that ship. It's so good.
On Disney Plus, there is a section. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I don't have Disney Plus right now, but it's something like Star Wars environments. So you can click on these little videos. Each one is like 5 minutes long, maybe even shorter. But it'll take you like across like the Star Destroyer, even inside in the corridors.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll have to look that.
Yeah.
Nice. Because, otherwise, I mean, TIE Fighter's classic. Mm-hmm. As far as, like, Rebel ships go, I think I was a bigger fan of the Y-Wing than anything else.
It's pretty cool, and it's very Star Trek-y, too. Like, it looks like warp nacelles.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. God, outside of those two, though, can I say the TARDIS?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of outside the box, but no pun intended.
Yeah.
And that's another show I need to get into. I watched the original series when I was a kid, and then I watched a little bit of like the news show with who is the original actor for the reboot back in like the early 2000s.
I got autograph from him. I got a photo of Christopher Eccleston, and I never watched any of the original Doctor Who, but start with the Ninth Doctor, and he's, I think, still my favorite of them. Like, him, 10th Doctor, and 11th Doctor are all great. Yeah, 10th Doctor, I think, is
David Tennant?
No, not Matt Smith. David Tennant, and then 11th is Matt Smith, and those are great shows. Oh, yeah,
right.
Go for it. I would say they're fantastic. Yeah, I think that was kind of my time with the Doctor. I kind of fell off after that. I remember who the 12th Doctor is. The 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi.
Oh, right. Yeah, he seems like a darker character, just based on his look.
Mm-hmm. Well, all the Doctors can be kind of dark at times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they all have their moments where they can be like fun, happy going, and then next time they can murder somebody, no problem.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I fell off with him. Like, not that he was bad, but I don't know. I just kind of fell off and never got back into it.
Right.
9th, 10th, and 11th Doctors. Very entertaining. Very enjoyable. I would give it a go. Yeah.
What
about Matt Smith?
It's also that, like, Christopher Eccleston, he only had one season as the Doctor. But for some reason, he's still my favorite. I don't know.
I heard a rumor he's not coming back, though. Like, no matter what they pay him, it sounds like he didn't like playing the Doctor. Or didn't want to be part of the franchise or something like that. Do you know anything about that?
I think it was something about he didn't like how the cast was treated, or like the crew was treated, that kind of thing. It might have been he just didn't enjoy it. But damn it, he was a good Doctor too. That's the annoying part. It's like I would have loved to see him come back. Because I think for the 50th anniversary, which I have a poster of the Day of the Doctor or whatever. Yeah, they wanted him to come back, but he wouldn't do it. Which sucks. Because, God, he was good. Like, he was the embodiment of just, could be really goofy at times, really fun, but man, he could be kind of scary at times. Not to spoil anything, but, like, he's the Doctor who basically destroyed his own world to destroy the end of the war. Yeah, I would definitely give it a go. Yeah, graphics are goofy, but it's that early 2000s era. But it's fun and it's good and really good episodes.
So the Doctor is an alien, right?
Go for it.
And he regenerates every couple of years, for lack of a better term.
He can die, and he dies, and then he regenerates into a. It's like they're still the same person, but completely different at the same time. Like, they remember everything, but they're a different person. Yeah.
So like
Trills.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's perfect. That is kind of perfect. Yeah, they're kind of Trills. I never saw the end with the 12th Doctor. I just kind of fell off and just yeah. And now with the show, I don't know. I think it's kind of canceled. But yeah, I mean, it's been on for 20 years now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a bad plan to just take a break from it.
Right.
Think of some new stuff, kind of reimagine it. Yeah.
So now that the Paramount merger has been completed, it's now owned by Skydance. And say you are in charge of Star Trek. And David Ellison, who's in charge of Skydance, says, all right, we need more Star Trek. I don't know anything about Star Trek. What are you going to make that Star Trek that's going to be awesome? How are you going to make this franchise profitable?
Oh, yeah. I think Strange New Worlds is doing pretty good. I would continue that with Kirk as the captain and do Star Trek Year One, which I've heard online. It's what some people want to do. Yeah, like, because you can continue with characters you already have in the show. You already have the sets. Saves you a ton of money. You have actors you like, and that would be my first pitch. Star Trek Year One. Continue with Kirk.
Would you redo the original series episodes, or would you just do whatever stories might take place before where No Man's Gone before?
Oh boy, that piss off a lot of Trekkies, but I'd say continue. Go for it.
Continue. Okay.
Continue the new series. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's a lot we can do with, say, Arena, which is the first time we see the Gorn, to see, Kirk fight the Gorn, but with the new skin, for lack of a better term.
I feel like they have such a great cast already. They have Uhura, they have Scotty, they have Kirk, they have Spock, and everybody, they're like good characters, like already good characters, but the cast is really good. Why not, continue that?
Yeah.
I think that would be almost a safe bet for them.
I think so.
I think so, financially, yeah.
I think
it'll attract more people than it would isolate them.
So
my middle child is hoping to use the laptop which I'm on, and Eli too. So the background is Eli. Today or tomorrow's his birthday. He's going to be how old? 14, 18, 22, 14. Okay, 14. And Ian, do you want to say hi too?
Hello.
Here's Ian. Here's our middle kid.
Happy early birthday.
He says happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, you can hear from the other thing. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I think I have to get going. But yeah, it was a great podcast.
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah.
And to all our fans that might be there eventually,
I guess we have to broadcast it first.
Oh shoot! Yeah, we have to do that part. Damn it!
Oh yeah, our conclusion. We need a catchphrase to end each podcast. What do you think?
What's the podcast about?
Ooh, Star Trek.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
To the North Star and back.
Oh yeah.
Second star to the right, straight on to morning.
Second star to the right. And straight on to the morning.
Which is we're overlapping with the Peter Pan podcast.
Yeah.
You could just go with something.
It's not that bad.
The Long Prosper. That's Eli's vote. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper, baby.